everyone, Marth here. Welcome back to Mama's Place. Give everyone a few minutes to get on here. How's everybody's day been? It's been a hot day here. Me and Precious, we went outside a little bit ago, and Precious said she's got too hot, so she wanted to come in. So we decided to come in instead of sitting out there and dying from the heat. The heat is brutal. Um, my daughter decided she wanted to go on a diet. So she has lost 3 pounds already. And she is like tickled to death that she's lost 3 pounds. She is strict on her diet, which my daughter don't eat meat. She's like one of these people who will not eat meat at all. I told her if she's going to lose 3 pounds, I might want to join her diet. Eat a little bit like she does. I ordered her a book called Crocheting for Dummies. I told her I was going to order a book for her, and I did. And I told her if she don't learn how to crochet from reading that book, she'll never learn how. She says that she's a lost cause. I might as well give up because she ain't never going to learn that stuff. I told her she might. You never know until you give it a shot. How's everybody's week been? My week has been slow. It's been a slow week. I'm supposed to get May's stickers in today, so I will film an unboxing of it and then upload it as soon as I can. I have 2 videos of mystery yarn that I'm going to be that I've unboxed and filmed. I just got to upload them. And then I'm supposed to get these stickers in today, so I'll be filming it and I'll upload it later. And of course, I'm still working on my pillow. So I've been filming it as I've been making it so I can do it for a tutorial for everyone so you guys can learn how to make the pillow too. Now, my bunny rabbit, I've got the head, the body, and an arm done on him. I'm working on the other arm. I need to put him in a better place so I don't lose any pieces to him. I'm working on the other arm. I about got it done. She looks tired today. There we go. We got a little clear bag to put him in. That way I don't lose none of his pieces. I've been meaning to clean that little bag out to put him in. I'll show you what I got done so far. So far, I've got this much done on my pillow. It's still got a little ways to go on it though. And I have Well, if I can get the hook. This much done on the other arm of my rabbit. Like I said, I've only got like one or two more rows on the arm to go before I put the arm done. So I've about got both of those done. I'm slowly getting them done. That's what I've got that I've been working on. My pillow is going to come together nicely. So far, it's been coming together nice. So I think it's going to make a pretty good pillow. It'll go right with my other pillows that I got on my couch. Because I have pillows on my couch that I like. I've got pillows on my bed too. Especially, I've even got a giant Jack the Skeleton body pillow. I've even got one of those on my bed that my daughter got me for Christmas. So I'll probably put it on my bed with my other pillows because I just like having pillows. Plus, I never know if I might want to sleep on a different pillow than what I normally sleep on. Because sometimes you can just take a time where you want something different. Um, I've been watching CSI here lately. I've been binge watching it. I watched Abe Gabriel. It's on PureFlix. So if you go to PureFlix and sign up, it's like $6.99 a month, I believe. Something like that. They actually have some good movies and some good shows on there. I watched Gabriel, which was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. But you never know with movies until you give them a chance, and then you'll find out if you like them or not. So, how's everybody's week been? Good, I hope. Hello, Laura. How's your week been? I can't quit yawning today. It's just been a long week. And my allergies have been killing me too, so I'm not crying. I promise you that. Although with this heat, I want to cry because I feel like I'm going to melt. No, but my Precious here decided I was working on my pillow this morning, and she decided, hey, I'm going to hog the couch. So she crawls up here on my pillows. Good morning, Nightingale. And how's your week been? And then she crawls up here on my pillows, and then I have to sit there and I sit straight up, and then she gets behind me and pushes me, so I'm like hanging halfway off the couch. And then she just like finally gets comfortable and lays her head on my legs and gets comfortable and sleeps that way. But she's like been all over the couch. Good but busy. It has been a long week for me. I'm telling you. I try to stay busy as much as I can. So I mostly crochet to keep me busy. But here is my pillow that I've gotten done so far. So hopefully in the next week, within the next week, I'll have the tutorial uploaded. I've been filming it as I've been making it. So hopefully in the next week I'll have the tutorial up. Maybe 2. It might be 2 weeks. But hopefully not too long. Been working 10-hour shifts, then doing house chores when I'm home. That much time to crochet. I used to work 12-hour shifts. I did finish her blanket, and she's already took off with it. So her and the cat's like hogging it. So when she's not home, the cat's on top of it. And then when she's home, she's on top of it. Every time I try to go get it, someone is hogging the covers. I will go in there and get a picture of it and let y'all see a picture of it. But you might end up having a Thurman on top of it in the picture. But the cat hogs the blanket. I think it's just like so soft that he likes it more than she does. And I try not to disturb him because if you disturb him, he'll want to play and then he'll start scratching at you and everything and being a little meanie. I went to go mail off my giveaway. He's so cute. He is so rotten. I'll get a picture of it though for you. I went to mail off my Val's prize for the winning the giveaway, and for some reason they was not in at the post office yesterday. So I have to wait until Monday to mail it off because they're not in on Saturdays either. So I have to wait until Monday to mail it off so that they'll be in. But I don't know why they was not in yesterday. I guess they just decided they didn't want to work that day. So I'll mail it Monday and then I will send her an email with the shipping label so the tracking number so she can track her package. But I got it back here in this pretty pink envelope because I love pink. So I finally finished going through all my yarn. Finally. And I've been working on my bookshelf trying to get it fixed up. So I've been going through my books and deciding which ones I want to sell and which ones you love purple. Purple is cute. And which books I want to sell, which ones I want to keep. So I can make room to put my yarn up on my shelf. That way it's easier to access. Otherwise I'm just using what is on my shelf compared to what I'm ready to use. You know, my Precious is a purple dog. For some reason, she gravitates more toward the purple yarn than she does any other color. So if I'm working with purple yarn, she'll lay her head on it the whole time I'm working with it. But any other yarn, she won't do that with, or she very seldom does. And she doesn't lay on it like she does the purple yarn. She like loves purple. Sally, she just likes yarn. She doesn't care what color it is. She'll lay on it no matter what. So that dog just doesn't care. She just likes yarn. But Precious likes purple for some reason. And Thurman, he likes blankets. Got different shades of orange. I'm going to make some cakes up. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. I bet it'd be pretty too. I've been watching CSI now. I decided I was going to check that show out. So I kind of got into it. So I've been binge watching it, driving everyone else in the house crazy with it. Because they said every time they turn around, they just hear the theme song to it and it gets stuck in their head. I tell them, well, at least it's a good song. I got some Happy Mail coming in the mail today. So it should be here sometime today. And I'm expecting it. So that'll be nice to get. Some links in orange. I've watched all three CSIs for years. I love Criminal Minds. I love Criminal Minds too. That's my favorite one. And I binge watched it and I watched every episode it. So now I'm on CSI Crime Scene Investigation or Investigator, something like that. So I'm on it. So far, I like Grissom. He cracks me up with his bugs. I don't like bugs, but he cracks me up with his bugs. So far, I like him. He's my favorite character. I think I'm on season 2 of it now. Yeah, I'm on season 2. You love Grissom too? He cracks me up. Especially when it comes to all of his little bugs. It just cracks me up. Because it puts me in mind of my little boy when my little boy was little. He ain't so little now. He's an adult now. But when he was little, he used to catch worms. And he would put them in the paper cups. And I would turn around and release them back back under the porch. And he'd think that they'd ran off every time. But he used to love to catch worms. He caught a baby snake one time, scared the crap out of me. I thought for sure he'd gotten bit. See, mine wouldn't catch snakes, but he did catch a baby one once. And he said it tried to bite him. He said he caught a worm that tried to bite him. And I was like, really? And he goes, yeah. And then he showed me, and I was like, oh my God, it's a baby snake. So I checked him out. Didn't see no bite marks, but I took him to the hospital anyways and let them check him out. And they agreed with me that they said the baby snake must not have been big enough to where it could bite him. So he got lucky. I was like, oh my gosh. Thought sure my kids was going to give me, my kids, I swear, they about gave me heart attacks so many times growing up. Did you ever get your hot spot fixed? When I was little, I used to catch snakes. I probably gave my granny a heart attack growing up, too. Well, that's good. At least you got it fixed. Yeah, when I was little, we had copperheads that would get into our basement. And then one day, I was playing and I seen this copperhead eat a frog. And I started crying because I was like, oh my God, that poor frog. So I started crying because the snake ate the frog. And then all of a sudden, the snake starts bouncing where that frog was still alive in its stomach. And it just starts bouncing. So I start laughing. And then mom's like, comes out there and she goes, "What are you crying for?" And then she's seen it and she's like, told me to get in the house. But it was the funniest thing though, because it just started bouncing from where that frog was alive. But I do. I remember crying because I thought it killed that frog. And then I started laughing when it was bouncing because I thought that was just funny. But yeah, I never would catch a copperhead. I knew what they were, so I never would catch them, but I would mostly catch like green snakes or little black snakes, stuff that wasn't deadly, that if I got bit, it wouldn't really do nothing. I swear, I thought that was just so funny. My mom about had a heart attack when she seen that, but I just couldn't help but laugh. I could not help myself. And we grew up. My uncle had boa constrictors and ball pythons, and so we grew up with those. And I think he had a king snake, so we grew up with pet snakes. One of our boa constrictors would get on the back of a chair in the living room, and every time my granny would watch Bold and Beautiful, it would stop and just look at the TV. And then when the Bold and Beautiful went off, it would start moving around and going everywhere. I am going to do a video of my Happy Mount. I cannot wait to get it, but I am going to be doing a video. But the woman said that she did include some stuff for my autistic son. She did include some Doctor Who stuff for him in it. So he is going to be so excited to get that. He will. He loves Doctor Who. He is 21. He'll be 22 on his birthday. And he is a big Doctor Who fan, but he has autism and he's developmentally delayed. So he's got the mind of a little kid, but he likes Doctor Who. And so we got him a Doctor Who game for his Xbox. And he beat it already. And then he told me all about the game. There are really kind people out here in this world. And then there are really awful people. And I try to kill everyone with kindness because I feel like that's what I should do. Plus, I feel like if you put good things out here in the world, good things are bound to come back at you. Like, I try to do everything right, and I try to help people out and do things for people, and so I try to be a good person. Some people make it hard, and you just want to yell at them, but I don't. I have patience. I'm surprised I have patience sometimes. You can't always. Nope. When my son was a little boy, I put him in a buggy at Wal. We went to Walmart, and I always got the buggies, and I would take them and move them away from where people would get the buggies, and I'd push it over to the side and put him in the buggy. Well, some woman, I don't know what she said because I didn't hear her, but she walked by and she said something, and my husband heard it, and he went off. And so all I know is they're sitting there yelling at each other, and he's like, well, it's not my fault some people are too big to fit through there. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, she just uh, called you and our son a bad name and said because you all stopped, because you stopped to put him in a buggy. And I'm like, you just have to ignore people like that. That's what I tell them. Just ignore them. Tell them there's no point in fighting back with someone. But my husband, he tends to speak. He tends to speak his mind if someone says something or does something really horrible. But he's never done that after that. I guess my little talking to him. You speak yours too. He did. He just spoke his mind, and he's like, he told me. He said, "Well," he said, "you know what?" He said, "You couldn't have got over no farther." I was like, "Well, yeah, I was up against the wall, trying to make it so other people can go through there. So you just can't please some people. Some people just have to start drama." My daughter always says that she doesn't want no drama llama or something like that. I don't know how she says it, but it's something like that. Speaking of llamas, I'm supposed to make her a llama. That is true. I don't know why people do that, but they do. I guess because they're not happy. I'm supposed to get my May stickers in today, so I'll be filming those too. And then June's does not ship out until around the 11th. I will, if I when I go to make one, I will do a tutorial on it. But so far, I haven't decided whether I was gonna make one or not.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
Are you done?
no.
Hey, Marco.
This is my son.
Oh, we still filming?
Yeah.
I thought you were done.
No, you're fine. That's my son. He's a cutie pie when he wants to be. Told me to hush. You know, I love the stickers too. I don't know why I'm a huge sticker person. I always have been. And I've always made plans. I'd always buy me one of those planners and I would make plans. So I would plan out my weeks and my months, and I would use stickers in my planners to decorate them with. And I've done that ever since I was a teenager. And when I got married, I forgot to take my planners with me, so my grandmother was cleaning out that room and she ended up throwing all my planners away that I had because I'd saved them up. And she ended up throwing them all away. She said she didn't realize that they were something that I would want to keep. I I have thought about trying scrapbooking. I have never done it, but I thought about trying it. I think I would get into scrapbooking. I think I might do pretty good at it. Even if some of my pages might look weird. Can you believe it's after 1 o'clock and this week is almost over with? This month just started. I took that plastic canvas and I made a picture frame for one of my pictures, my son, for a picture of my son when he was a baby. I took a plastic canvas and I made a picture frame just for that picture. So I always liked it. When I was younger, I used to work with plastic canvas. Your days are flying by. This whole year has flew by. It's like it's already June. So I said my husband's birthday is coming up this month. He'll be 42. Yeah, he'll be 42 on his birthday. So he's talking about how it seems like time has flew by. But I got him a shirt for Father's Day and another shirt for his birthday because there's two shirts he wanted. So I went ahead and got both of those. And my daughter got him a deep fryer. I think she said that one's for his birthday, and she got him a pots and pans set for Father's Day because he does all the cooking in the house. I was cooking for Thanksgiving, and I had dropped my hand jerk, and when it did, I had dropped part of the pan, and then it's like fire blew out of the oven. And so, ever since my mishap for Thanksgiving, they do not trust me with the stove. So, they do all the cooking. I'm allowed to use a microwave though. I am allowed to use that, but I'm not allowed to use stove because I could cause a fire, he said. I know I can't drive now, and then they took away my cooking abilities. So basically, the only thing I got is I can clean the house still, which they do some of that too. But yeah, your hands just let go. Mine jerks. I don't know why. Um, Doctor said it's the MS can cause your hands and stuff to jerk, or your legs, or any of your muscles that can cause them to jerk. And so he said that's probably what it was. Which I told him, I said, I hate that because I always feel like I'm out of control. Oh, here is my daughter's blanket. That is her blanket that I finished for her. So, like I said, her and the cat hog it all the time. Thank you. Her and the cat hog it all the time. My son heard me talk about wanting to show everyone, so he brought it in here. He's a sweet kid. He wanted to help do some chores around the house because my other kids have chores, and they've had chores ever since they were little. And so we let him put the dishes up out of the dish drainer. So that's his chore, and he makes sure he does it every day at 3 o'clock. He will not do it after supper or before, or well, before supper, yeah, but it's 3 o'clock every day is when he does it. So he's like got his own little time schedule. I bet that cat probably got mad at him too, because that cat just he's mean. Oh, well, I guess I will let you all enjoy the rest of your beautiful Saturdays. It it does, and so we just like to keep him entertained. He plays his Xbox and he beats them games in no time. So we got him Game Pass for his Xbox. But he had that Doctor Who game beat within a couple of days. To my husband, I said, I'm so glad to chat with everyone. I will let you enjoy the rest of your beautiful Saturday. Thank you all for joining me. And don't forget, I love you guys and be kind to each other just because you can. And I will see you all later. Love you guys. Bye.